Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NBA on Monday, January 17th, 2022. We got NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. My name is Steve and we're going to have 4 picks that I think are great value bets for the Monday NBA slate. Happy Martin Luther King Day to all of you. Special holiday edition here in the NBA. We're excited for it. There's going to be a lot of afternoon basketball, so make sure you get these lines in here early. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 1,500 subscribers here by the end of this episode, and we're so close, guys. You guys have been absolutely crushing it, so really appreciate all the love and support. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description of that where you can check that out. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Be sure to also put your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you'd like your pick included in our comment cappers section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now special shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So we got Gotta Get the Bag, Shane Davis, and Wilkie on our list of Straight Fire MVPs. Appreciate the support. If you're interested in signing up for that, there's a link down below where the join button is. We'll also have a link in the description where you can check that out if you're interested. No pressure on that stuff, just want to let you know that it is there. Okay, now our results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Gotta Get the Bag. Once again, dropping the heat. He always does, guys. Utah Jazz minus 3.5 spread there for Gotta Get the Bag. Cash that one easy as the Jazz won going away in that game. As far as those stream results, we went 1-2. We did cool off a little bit after a very hot 2-day stretch. We were able to cash. We started the day with a nice easy cash there on the over in the Pistons Suns game. Had the over 214.5. There was over 240 points. We'd love to see that. Player props in the evening did not work out though. We had Jayshawn Tate over 3.5 assists, and he just didn't quite get there. Getting a little bit of foul trouble there in the first half, and Anthony Edwards also did not get there. I mean, he threw up a zero burger in the first quarter, which was really sad. So what can he do? And he did not play in the fourth quarter either. So, you know, to me, that was kind of sad. We'll like to at least see him play. But what can you do? We're going to get after it today, guys. We're going to get this 4-0. So let's get right into our picks. And number one, we are going with the man on this channel, guys. Seth Curry, over 4.5 assists here for the Philadelphia 76ers at plus 102 odds here versus the Washington Wizards. Guys, this guy might be the official ambassador of this channel. He's been absolutely incredible for us. I think he's cashed his assist line every single time for us, which we'd love to see that. Obviously, we've been riding it a lot here. Curry is 10 out of 11 in his last 11 games to this line. So that's obviously very good. 90+% hit rate there. Curry averaging one more assist on the road than at home. So this game's going to be in Washington. So obviously, we'd love to see that. Any little edge that we can get. Wizards allow the 14th most assists to shooting guards, the 15th most to point guards. So obviously, you know, an average matchup here, I don't mind seeing that. I've always told myself with Curry, you know, his line to me anymore isn't as much matchup dependent. So at least if we can get an average matchup or better, I obviously love seeing that as well. The last time that Curry played against the Wizards, he had 9 assists, and that was with Tyrese Maxey on the court. So that's very important to note, right? Tyrese Maxey, you'd think, would take a lot of his assist chances away. Well, really hasn't been the case, honestly. Curry has actually cashed this line in 9 out of 13 games, 9 out of his last 13 games with Tyrese Maxey on the floor. So it's more like, you know, the Sixers are letting Curry create more, and they're letting him use his skills, and honestly, he's showing what a gifted passer he is, night in, night out. He really is. He's, you know, much more capable than just being a spot-up three-point shooter, and I think he's proved that to a lot of people here lately. So we're going to keep rolling Curry here, guys. He's been on an absolute heater. We're getting plus value here. Like I said, when it goes up to 5.5, I probably won't be touching it up in there, but at 4.5, I think it's still really good right here. So take it there for your number one pick. Seth Curry over 4.5 assists here for the 76ers at plus 102 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are rolling with Mason Plumlee over 6.5 rebounds here for the Charlotte Hornets at plus 112 odds. So this game's going to be at the Garden here, guys. It's going to be exciting at Madison Square Garden. Plumlee is 8-4 in his last 12 games to this line. 6 of those games, though, he's had 9+ rebounds. So he's cashed this line easily in 6 of those games. So it's obviously what we want to see. Knicks allow the 14th most rebounds overall at home. They tend to play a little bit worse at home than on the road so far on the season anyway. Knicks allow the 23rd most rebounds to centers. Now, obviously wouldn't be very good as far as a plus matchup for us. But like I said, too much success here for Plumlee. Plumlee averaging 6.7 rebounds per game on the road, 7.1 rebounds per game for the season. Plumlee has cashed this, though, in 7 out of 8 games in his last 8 games versus the New York Knicks, with 9+ in 5 of them. So obviously we'd love to see that. I could easily see, Plumlee gathering a lot of rebounds here, especially in this matchup, because the Hornets get up and down the floor so quick that I think there's going to be more rebound chances here for Plumlee. The Knicks, honestly, are not the best offensive team in the world. If you've had a chance to watch them play, they do grind out possessions. So that's why, they're not like in the top 10 for rebounds allowed per game, but because the Hornets can push that pace over, right? Hornets get up and down the floor pretty quick. So love to see it, guys. Love it there for our number 2 pick. Mason Plumlee over 6.5 rebounds here for the Hornets at plus 112 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we are going back to another absolute wagon on this channel, guys. The Cleveland Cavaliers, -3 spread here versus the Brooklyn Nets at minus 110 odds. Cavaliers on the season 28-13-3 against the spread, 13-6 against the spread at home, 18-8-1 against the spread on 1 day's rest, which is what we have here. Last played there on Saturday, so we'd love to see that. No Kevin Durant here for the Brooklyn Nets. That's obviously very significant. Obviously a huge piece of their offense missing. So I think the Nets are really going to struggle here with some chemistry. We got Kyrie Irving hopping in and playing another road game here. And you just got to wonder how much their chemistry is going to be affected, especially now with Durant off the floor. They will have, Irving and Harden, but still, I think, this is going to be an issue here for the Nets as far as on the chemistry side. And the Cavs play such good defense, guys. They really do. They're third in the NBA defensive efficiency. Been very good overall this season. Now, the Nets do play a little bit better on the road than at home. They are 11-8 against the spread on the road. That's solid. They're 11-14 with 1 day's rest on the season. Nets have not overall been a good spread team. Now, the one thing I don't like coming in here is Stevens. Lamar Stevens here for the Cavaliers. Shooting guard is listed as questionable for this game. Hoping that he could play. It says he has a sore knee, so I'm leaning towards him playing. Now, even if he doesn't play, I'm still pretty confident in this pick. Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Mobley, Markkanen. I love the pieces that they have still to get it done, and I definitely believe the Cavs cover here at home. Now, by the numbers, the Cavaliers score 108.1 points per game at home. Nets score 114.9 points per game on the road. Cavaliers allow 101.9 points per game at home. Nets allow 108.1 points per game on the road. Now, by the numbers, this is about a pick 'em if you just go by those numbers and average them out. But in this spot, no Kevin Durant, right? If there's any player on the court that the Nets need more than anybody else, it's Kevin Durant. You might be able to live even without James Harden. Kevin Durant's different. He's way more than... He's the most efficient player on the floor. It's not just about the numbers he puts up, guys. Kevin Durant is an all-around great player, and he's efficient, which sometimes Harden isn't. So, sometimes Harden being off the floor really doesn't hurt you all that much, actually. So, like I said, Cavs third in defensive efficiency. Nets are 13th on the season. That's okay. Nets are 8th in offensive efficiency. Believe it or not, though, the Cavs are up to 11th in offensive efficiency as well. This team really has been playing pretty well on both ends of the basketball, which we love to see. Love the way that the Cavs play basketball, guys. So, write it there for your number 3 pick. Cleveland Cavaliers -3 spread here versus the Brooklyn Nets at minus 110 odds. Okay, and finally at number 4, we are going with Fred VanVleet over 33.5 PRAs here for the Toronto Raptors at minus 122 odds. So VanVleet has been one of the NBA's hottest trends here recently. VanVleet 10-4 in his last 14 games to this line. And the reason why I really love this bet, guys, is Kyle Lowry is going to be out here for the Miami Heat, which I think obviously is very significant. Lowry, a very solid defender. And I think this is going to be a much better matchup here for VanVleet. Now, typically, Miami Heat defend point guards, one of the best in the NBA. But obviously with Lowry out here, that's going to make a huge difference here. So, VanVleet has also had career success here recently versus the Miami Heat. He's cashed this line in 3 of his last 4 games versus the Heat, so we love seeing that. Van Vliet averaging 32.1 PRAs on the road this season, but he's averaging 38.2 PRAs in the month of January in 8 games so far. So obviously we love seeing that. Like I said, he's been really hot here lately. Really been picking it up and stepping it up lately, which is what we love to see. And honestly, I was seeing this PRA line, in the mid 30s, 35 and a half in that range. So the fact that we're getting it here at 33 and a half, I think it's a very solid value. Especially with Kyle Lowry out here, guys. I think Van Vliet is going to have a really good game here. I'm looking for him to continue the success that he's had. So love it there, guys. For our number 4 pick, Fred Van Vliet over 33 and a half PRAs here for the Toronto Raptors at minus 122 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 1,500 subscribers here by the end of this episode, and we're getting so close. You guys have been absolutely crushing it, and I really do appreciate you. We've been doing really good here on the channel over the last 3 days. NBA 10-4. We were 1-2 yesterday, so we did cool off a little bit yesterday, but we're going to get back on track here and get this 4-0. Let's cash your bets as well. Let me know what you're playing down in the comment section. Would love to see us all cash out today. That's what we're trying to do, right? So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Martin Luther King Day to all of you. Special holiday edition. Enjoy it, guys. We have a lot of basketball here in the afternoon, so we're going to enjoy that. Check out our NFL Best Bets video as well. I'll have that pinned at the end of this video. And other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.